In our last lesson about phrasal verbs with the word on, we learned that on can represent contact. In this lesson, we're going to learn that on can mean something else. Now, let's go. Number 1, try on. What do you think of this one? Oh, I love it. That dress is perfect. I think you would look incredible in that thing. I'm going to try it on right now. I need your opinion. I'm going to try on the dress right now. To put clothes on your body, but to see if they're a good fit. She tried on several outfits before deciding on the perfect one for the event. He tried on the shoes to make sure they were comfortable before buying them. This verb is very similar to the other phrasal verb put on, like put on a shirt or put on your shoes. In a way, we can think of your body supporting the clothes. The clothes aren't going to fall down or fall off of your body because of the support. Number 2, depend on. I can't work yet. I'm just 15. That's right. Are you thinking about getting a part-time job next year? Definitely. But right now, I need to depend on my parents for money. Enjoy it while you can. Life changes fast. I depend on my parents for money. To need someone or something for support or help. Small businesses often depend on local customers for their survival. The completion of the project depended on the arrival of the supplies. In this situation, we use on with depend because the parents are supporting their child financially. Children always depend on their parents. Remember, don't say depend of. I also speak Spanish, so I know that in some languages the translation is depend of, but that doesn't work in English. Never say that. It's always depend on. Number 3, count on. I have to work, but there's no one to take care of the baby. Give her to me. I'll take her for a few hours. Really? That's amazing. Thank you so much. You can always count on me if you need help with her. You can always count on me to help. To be sure that someone will not disappoint you because of high confidence in them. You can always count on him to bring humor to a stressful situation. She counted on her savings to get through the tough times. Count on and depend on are almost the same phrasal verb. The difference is that count on means you have high confidence in the other person or the other thing. You can also say rely on. Number 4, bank on. Who do you think will win tonight? Definitely the home team. Their record was crazy this season. They were pretty dominant, you're right. But can you be sure? Absolutely. Bank on it. The home team will win. Bank on it. To depend on or trust that a certain result will happen. I'm banking on good weather for the picnic. I wouldn't bank on him being there. He doesn't seem interested. In our original example, if you're sure that the team is going to win and you tell someone to bank on it or count on it, you have high confidence that it's going to happen. This is not about trust in people like the verb count on, it's about events that will happen. I like to imagine that we use the word bank here because if money is involved, we are more sure of something. Of course, money isn't really involved here. Number 5, cheer on. My brother's running in the marathon tomorrow. That's exciting. Will you be there? Of course, I wouldn't miss it for the world. I'm going to be cheering him on. He's lucky to have such a supportive family. I'll be cheering him on. To support someone enthusiastically, usually in sports or competitions. The crowd cheered on the athletes as they crossed the finish line. Parents came to cheer on their children at the big game. We use on in this situation again because when we cheer on someone, we're supporting them. That's a common theme with the word on, support. Number 6, lean on. These past few months have been really tough. I know it's been hard. I'm here if you need anything. Thanks for being there. I really appreciate it. You can lean on me anytime. You can lean on my shoulder anytime. To depend on someone, often for emotional support. She leaned on her friends for support during her divorce. During difficult times, it's important to have someone to lean on. To lean is a very specific verb, which means your body moves in a specific direction and it's resting. A common expression is to lean on someone's shoulder, which we can see in our image. That expression is about emotional support because a shoulder is a friendly and supportive thing. But you can just lean on something for normal support. For example, if you're standing somewhere, you can lean on a wall. The wall will support your body. Number 7, decide on. Have you considered both options? Yeah, and I've been weighing both since yesterday. And have you made a decision? I'm going to take a few more days to decide on something. I just don't know yet. I'll decide on something later. To choose something. After weeks of searching for a hotel, they decided on something downtown. She decided on a career in medicine after volunteering at the hospital. Decide on is not very hard to understand. The normal verb decide doesn't change, but I decided to include it here because I think you need confidence and support to make a decision. On is associated with support and sometimes confidence. Number 8, fall back on. I'm worried about leaving my job to start my own business. What if it doesn't work out? You shouldn't worry about a thing. Why not? It's a lot of stress. Well, if it doesn't work out, you have all of your previous experience to fall back on. You could find another job easily. You have all of your previous experience to fall back on. To rely on something as a plan B. If her new plan doesn't succeed, she can always fall back on her previous job in finance. After the injury, the athlete had to fall back on coaching to stay connected to the sport. If you fall, you're in trouble. It's a dangerous thing. If you fall back, you can't see where you're falling and you need someone or something to catch you. You need someone or something there for support. That's why we include the word on after the phrasal verb fall back. There is support for us back there. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope you learned some new and interesting ways to use the word on. Don't forget to watch part 1 because there are other phrasal verbs with on, as well as other videos in this series, like phrasal verbs with up, down, and away. Please like, share, and subscribe, and see you in the next lesson.